Two victims of suspected serial killer Masten Wanjala were strangled to death, while another died of head injuries inflicted by a blunt object. This is according to an autopsy conducted at the city mortuary by the chief government pathologist, Dr Johansen Odour. However, out of the 4 bodies at the morgue, 2 are yet to be identified. The family of Brian Omondi, one of the boys who was allegedly killed by Wanjala, failed to identify their kin. Officers from the government chemist have taken DNA samples from the 2 bodies for further analysis. This report was produced by Gatete Njoroge.
A moment of silence as DCI detectives, officers from the government chemist and parents of 3 victims of suspected serial killer Masten Wanjala gathered the city mortuary for the post-mortem exercise. The family of Junior Mutuku and Charles Opindo positively identified the bodies of their kin.
Mtoto wakati nimemwangalia nimeona mtoto sehemu zote ziko sawa, lakini kichwa ndio naona imegongwa kidogo. Iko na injury sana, tena ulimi ilikuwa nje, naona imerudishwa kidogo.
Ako hapa city mortuary, ako na alama ya kindonda kwa mguu.
But the wait may be longer for the family of Brian Omondi, a 12-year-old football enthusiast who was allegedly taken by Wanjala from Majengo and lured to Lower Kabete, strangled before his body was dumped in a river. His family were not lucky in identifying the body.
Wakati mshukiwa alishikwa, tukaanza kufuatilia kwa CID, tukampa picha, akawa akatupea ripoti kuwa huyo mtoto anamjua na anamjua mpaka kwa majina na alimuua akamtupa kwa mto. Mwili yenye nimeshuhudia sio huyo. Sasa tukaambiwa tungoje afanyiwe DNA.
Hassan Suleiman is another worried parent from the same area who had to walk all the way to the city mortuary to check if his 8-year-old daughter Halima Hussein, who disappeared in February, was among the victims.
DCI ameniambia tulia hapo, tutafanya uchunguzi. Kwa uchunguzi tuliofanya tumepata vijana tupu, bado hatujapata msichana, lakini kaa hapo na wenzio tutakuja vile kujua.
After the conclusion of the exercise, which was conducted by Chief Government Pathologist Dr Johansen Odour, it was revealed that 2 victims died as a result of strangulation and 1 was due to a blunt force head trauma.
Kichwa peke yake ndio iko na injury kiasi. Ni kama mtu alimgonga kwa kichwa. Mwili nyingine nimeiona sio mbaya. Kiasi ngozi ishatoka lakini mtoto ako sawa. Na mimi niko 100% afanyi peke yake. Naomba sana kama kuna wengine ndani yao wafichue, tuwaone. Kwa mazi tunaona mtu mmoja tu. Hii kazi haikuwa anafanya peke yake.
Hii ni jambo lingine ambayo hatukuwa tumetarajia. Tunaomba kwa heshima kwa serikali watusaidie kama familia, sababu sisi hatuna nguvu ya kusika huyo mwili.
Elsewhere, a court in Eldoret has granted police 21 more days to complete investigations into the suspected killings allegedly perpetrated by Evans Wanjala in Moisbridge, Uasin Gishu County. Senior resident magistrate Naomi Wairimu also granted orders to police to exhume the body of Grace Njeri, who is alleged to be one of Wanjala's victims. Njeri, who was 12 years old at the time of her murder, was reported missing on May 21, 2020, and her decomposed body parts found on June 18, 2020 at Soronoi Farm. The suspect last week led homicide detectives to 5 scenes where he is alleged to have committed the heinous crimes. Daniel Maru, who was arrested alongside Wanjala, has been released after police failed to find evidence linking him to the murders.